morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. And we have free-flowing Fridays for today. Yes. It's a little sad there yesterday. My children didn't show up, and I don't get any. Nothing. So today I did, because maybe somebody had said something. So he covering his ass. That's all it does. Cover his own ass. Anyway, that's habits. Whatever. We switched them. I can only recognize that in myself and change it in myself. I cannot change it in anybody else. Right? We cannot change things in anybody else. And again, if we're seeing something in somebody else, the reflections in our relationships, are we hanging on too long when it's time to let go? What is that? Is it the ego thing? Is it, I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what it is for you. I can only truly look in and see what it is for me. I can't tell you anything for anybody else. Sure, I can form an opinion on that. Anybody can form an opinion. It does not take intelligence to form an opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Do you need everybody to know your opinion? Do you value your opinion above all others? Is there somebody else's opinion you value even above your own? What is that? Why do we value opinions? Opinions are not facts. Opinions are not always based on facts. And again, it takes no intelligence to form an opinion. What is that? Do you change? Are you flexible with your opinions? Welcome, it's me, English name May, Jackie Quay, your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful line being right here. Welcome, all you beautiful divine beings, right here too. How goes it with you? So I thought we'll just jump right in here. I got out my mystical shaman oracle. We're going to do that. See, here's the box for it, right here. That's what we be working on her. There we go. That's so you see the eyes. Woo! We'll do that, and then maybe we'll take a card from our Moon Woman deck. I think this is what we did last week as well. Okay? So let's just dive right into the free flowing Fridays. Ooh, Freaky Fridays. Let your freak flag fly Fridays. I don't know. What's it for you? How you like to call it. Right? It's for you. It's for you. Nobody else but you. What about you is true. What about you is what you're taking on. I don't know, Friday. We're going to free ourselves Fridays. Freeing. We always stay free. So Freedom Fridays. Here we go. Freedom Fridays. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, my hair's tickling because I have this, it's a blow dryer thing, which is a lot easier than trying to use a flat iron. I can't do that. But what that hair dryer thingy, oh goodness, it keeps the fluffiness. I don't like it flat to my head. Right, I've had others straighten it for me. It's flat to my head. I always got to go in and kind of do that lift. Right, maybe it's because I'm missing all my hair. It's not as thick. I used to be able to, couldn't touch my fingers together to put it all back in a ponytail. That was like this. Is that age? Is that stress? I don't know. Got lots of wisdom in there. You see that gray? Soon. Okay. My cousin said she's getting a dye job coloring her hair. Made me think I still have some Manic Panic in my cupboard. I might throw some in there, so keep watching. I might have some pink or purple hair color. I think it's pink I still have left. Or is it the purple? I don't know. I tried the purple because I like that when it fades, it's pink. I like the pink. Anyways. Woo! We'll call in all of our energies from all the directions, coming all together full and complete. Begins within you, begins within me. Gotta swing it, miss my children. We're having such a great week, and there's a pattern. Once we start doing good, then there's something that goes off. They come in here defending something from somebody else or whatever. I haven't even said anything. It comes out like random. So that's a pattern I've been noticing. As soon as I'm doing well with my children, as soon as I don't have so many crying videos out there, there's something that goes off, and that's that coercive, controlling, that subtle abuse we don't see. Subtle abuse, but does cause, right? Doesn't just leave trauma as a mental health illness, but also does physical damage that we might not see, right? Because some abuse, we think that's hidden. You see those scars, you see that stuff on the outside, but there's those underlying things, those psychological abuses that actually does cause physical damage to your brain, changes the structure and the way your brain processes information. So it does leave lasting physical effects. To deny it, that's right. Until you've experienced it yourself. And again, do we go, well, this happened to me and I turned out just fine, so I'm going to keep continuing it? Do we keep arguing? Well, what about me? Well, what about this one? So are we continuing that argument? That's how the abuse wins. Abusers want us arguing amongst ourselves. Then we're not seeing what they're doing. Right? What is that for you? We're going to put that aside. Right there. One jump out. So what is it that we should focus on? This freedom. What help us to bring our freedom in our relationships? Because relationships should be freeing. It's not the ball and chain and look at that. All those other stereotypes or whatever ways that we look at this stuff. And it ain't about that at all. What is it about? Really? Relationships could be freeing. Where you're free to be yourselves. You're loved unconditionally as you are. What is that? For this Freedom Fridays, let's look at this. Well, how can we bring freedom to that little insight, to ourselves? How can we make our relationship more freeing and not constricting, where neither one in the relationships feels trapped? Whatever relationship that is, we're here because we want to be. Not out of obligation, because that can bring resentments and stuff. It's because we choose it, because we love unconditionally. One card to focus on through this weekend, because we want to bring that focus in. We do have 3 by the end of it anyway, but that one main focus to bring all this stuff together this week. Other relationships, Freedom Fridays. Freedom! Yes, it's a freedom! We have bunched together here, but we're only going to go with one. The Holy Mountain, the Moon. The standstill, right? Sometimes we think we're standing still. The Jaguar, but we need to go deep in. Right? The standstill. Sometimes we get that in relationships. Okay, now we're stagnant, but we don't know what to do. Maybe it's time to move on. I love this conscious uncoupling. Who was that? Was that Ben Affleck and J-Lo that did that? I don't know. But breakups don't have to be rah, 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 rah. Hey, our energies don't just melt together. Like you're not a bad person, I'm not a bad person. We're just not resonating together anymore. So why do we keep butting our heads? I don't know. What is that for you? Just the one, please. One main focus. Helping us find our freedom. But if we don't feel free to be ourselves, we're not going to allow that for anyone else. Are we? Thank you. One. You know best what we need to focus on. Oh, here, I just dropped that one out. But it seemed like it was sliding and wanted to come out anyways. So let's do that. And we got the Crow. Now, did I have the whole deck upside down? Yeah, I had the whole deck upside down. The Crow. Oh, there's lots of stuff about the Crow. We're going to look at that. And talk about that rainbow. Wasn't that out? Was that yes? When did we use these last? That was out the last time. Oh, I did a personal reading for myself. That came out in that. Okay. There we go. Those are tops and bottoms. So what is the overall main focus then? The Luminous Warrior. That's how we free ourselves. We see the law. We're all individuals. We are all unique. We're all the same. We're made of the same elements in different compositions, but we're all made of the same stuff. Same stuff as the stars, as the earth, as it all. We're made of the same stuff as it all. Yes, yes, we are. Well, you know that's a crow. Right? But they just want to push it. Right, I'm fasting. I'll get over it. I'm working on it. It's all right. And then the one moon card, the Luminous Warrior. The moon is like a Luminous Warrior. Oh, those shot way over there. Way too many. Well, I have to do some cleaning. Way too many. This was this one this way. Look at that. See the baby? We talked about that little... Oh, I'm going into the sweat lodge. Returning. Coyotes up on that one. Oh, the three faces. Yeah, we've seen that one. But now just one. Thank you. Thank you. Sweet moon women, goddesses, everyone. Thank you. Just a one. One to help us find our freedom, one day at a time. 22. Ah, the Luminous Warrior and the Fire Witch. Remember that was the Fire Witch. We did have that one come out the other day too. Fire Witch. Okay, oh. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, oh, oh. How? Ow, 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 ow. Where now? Gonna put that down here now. And look at that after. Oh, I love you too. Number 15 on that one. I love that. And then we have... Ow. There we go. Look at that one after. Oh, we've seen that before too. Beautiful. Finding that peace, that freedom. 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 Are you living free? Wild and free. Or do you think you need to be tamed? Did that just knock over? Goodness, excuse me, you guys. What have you been drinking this morning? You starting already, are you? Right, okay, let's put these together like that then. Like that there. No, fine, right? Oh, that's gonna go. I got a candle burning there. It's gonna go get caught in that candle. It's not staying where I want it to go. It's just not staying. Please stay there now. Oh. Okay, and look at that. I love that. It's a male in the card and a female. Because we need to balancing those energies. That's how we find that full freedom. Honoring both parts of ourselves. All parts of ourselves. Male and female. There's not one that's bad. There's not the weaker sex and the stronger sex. Like, come on. I mean, just look at us, how we handle our common colds. Anyway, can you imagine a man going through giving birth? Whoa. I don't know. Do you know those men that they get the cold and, oh my goodness, I'm dying. I got sniffles. They can't get out of bed, but yet then the woman gets sick and they're still expected to do everything. And not always, but there is still those old things in there. We must get over that, right? Okay, stop separating ourselves again. Stop arguing amongst ourselves. Start pushing our opinions on others. Stop trying to get our opinions out there. Because we know what's best for the world. Don't we? Yeah, look, and you can see that humanity is in its teenagehood because everybody thinks they know it all. Don't they? And isn't it teenagers, right? Teenagers, quick. Grow up, get out, get a job, pay your own damn bills while you still know everything. There was that sign, I can't remember. My little baby brother had that memorized. So here we are with this Luminous Warrior. The Luminous Warrior has no enemies. in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform the most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. Right? Swords, if we move that S to the end of it, it becomes words. And words can be like swords. They can cut you deep like a knife, or they can cut through the bullshit. Whatever that is. How is that for you? What's your truth? What's the words do you use? Do you choose to use? Do they keep you restrained? Do they help lighten things up? What is that? The invitation. The Luminous Warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Not the external beauty, right? True beauty begins within and shines out. Reminds you it's important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty, internal beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. There will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. Before you make that reaction and then respond. Does this need my response? Does this need a reaction? I know I get caught up in that, and if I start answering things too early in the morning, I'm still with that emotional. But as we resolve it within, we can see, I'm not actually responding to this current situation happening now. I'm responding as my little, because this is reminding me of a situation. This is not the same situation, though, because I'm not that little kid anymore. I'm the big one. So let's see, and that's how. Sometimes, as you resolve situations from in, there's little need for action. Because, I'm just not going to go there anymore. I'm not going to try and convince people. The minute you're trying to prove something, right, you're trying to prove something. Whatever that is for you. Is there something you're trying to prove? Instead of just being. My dog's out there barking. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Times for battles is done. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will change your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. I just don't like that saying. We always hurt the ones we love the most. Why? Are we giving ourselves permission then to hurt the ones we love the most? Because that's an old misconcepted and misguided belief. I don't know. What is that? Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place from anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will confirm your instinct for peace. Instinct for peace rather than war. We have instincts for peace, not war. We are not born fighters and scrappers. We see that. We learn that from the outside. We are born sharing, caring individuals. Every single one of us, no exceptions. Look at that baby. They'll share, right? Until somebody teaches them, no, somebody's going to take more and blah, 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 blah. You don't give that away. Don't give it away for free. Why would they, don't give away the milk for free or nobody's going to buy the cow or whatever like that, right? Why would they buy the cow when they get the milk for free? I don't know. What's that? What are those old? Let's shed some light on these old beliefs and how are they serving us? How are they holding us back? How are they helping us to abuse others or justify abuse on others? Woo! And this is 22. When was that? That was 32 and 22. Look at that. Light your passion, flames of the heart, the liquid of the earth's core, spiraling dances of life. You are hot, fast, vigorous, a luminous warrior. You burn, you transcend. Look at that, a luminous warrior. And it goes, wow, 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 wow. Oh. You burn, you transcend, you transform everything into pure energy. You bewitch, inspire, and motivate all of creation, always awake. You break through the path, onto the path of wisdom. You embody Grandfather's Son upon the earth. You are fire itself. So let's be careful, right? Because fire burns. We must respect that fire. We must respect that passion, right? You play with fire, you're going to get burned. So we must show that respect to that fire. We must show respect to our passions, to those littles inside. Help them have a voice. Okay, let's get through this. I hope you're not hearing my dog barking. I hope that she didn't make it to the back of the fence barking at the kindergartners. Okay, because that's just not nice. That's what I tell her. It's not nice. Don't bark at the little. But some kids like that. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. Bottom up, bottom up. We're going to look at the crow. And the other one, hummingbird. Joy. Get the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart today. I love that one. Okay. I cannot do it. Excuse me. You will not even notice that I am gone. Thank you. Just give me a moment. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ah! Whew, yeah. I got a little half fence thing. She can get on the other side and then she sits there whining. She got herself over, but she won't get herself back. Whew, frustrating. Oh wow, look, go out in the dampness a little bit. Look at how that frizzed up. Anyways. Whoo! Freedom. We're looking for that freedom. It begins within. Gotta free ourselves before we free anyone. Well, we can't free anyone else. Oh, really? All begins within. Was it that Eight of Swords? I think that came up. We feel trapped in our own things, right? What are we keeping ourselves trapped by? In our own beliefs. We must free our minds. Free our minds to fly, right? Connect with the higher power, the higher law that's above all humans. Whatever that is for you. Do you think of it as the God being or as just the universal energies or whatever, however you think about it. Those laws govern us. We cannot change, well, I guess we have to look at things that change the weather and things like that, but, you know, we can't start the earth turning in a new direction. We can't stop it from turning around the sun. We can't rearrange the planets in the skies. Well, so let's look at that. Humans, we are limited. Spirit is limitless. So we let just free our spirits. Blah, 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 blah. Crow, this is the essence of Crow. Crow is the keeper of universal law. The law of truth. Truth. Crow teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really know ourselves to be. Congruence. It matches who we say we are and who we believe ourselves to be. That it needs to match. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it. Can we create truth? Excuse me. And that the winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. But we have to be true with ourselves. But again, truth begins within. When you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment, and let the truth set you free. Because the truth does set you free. It's the denying of it that doesn't, right? Truth hurts only if you're denying it. Love hurts only if you're expecting something from it. And it lets you down in your own expectations. We must look at that in ourselves. The invitation. When you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Oh, didn't I just read that? Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment, and let the truth set you free. The medicine. Be true to your word. Crow arrives just as we have convinced ourselves that what we are doing is right and justified. Crow arrives as we have convinced ourselves that what we are doing is right and justified. And while this may be the case in the realm of relative truth, in the higher realm of absolute truth, it is not. Look deeply into your heart and remain alert, lest you convince yourself of something that isn't deeply true for you. Or perhaps it's not the highest truth. Do not seduce yourself with illusions. Do not seduce yourself with illusions, because then you're not going to be seduced by the illusions of others. What does that all say to you? And what do we go with Crow? 15, the number 15 is on that one. And what does that say? Your womb is like a crystal ball. Okay, this is the womb, woman's temple. Ooh, that crystal ball. I'm going to move that up here. Oh, I love you too. There we go. Crystal ball. Your womb is like a crystal ball. Within it is buried hidden knowledge of life and of death. Woman's womb and moon's womb are one. Woman's womb and moon's womb are one. Ouch. Excuse me. Ow, ow, ow. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Woman's womb and moon's womb are one. Their womb is a temple and home to a trail of countless generations. Their womb is connected to the great emptiness, to high spaces of star seeds, the gates of birth, the gates of life, blessing all lovers and the connectedness to God. Holy blood of the womb. When the blood of woman's womb shall return to the earth, and the spirit of our souls to the holy waters of our dreams, peace shall come. When the blood of woman's womb shall return to the earth, and the spirit of our souls to the holy waters of our dreams, peace shall come. We honor that inside ourselves. Every single human being, no exceptions, was birthed through a woman's womb. Every man walking on this earth needed a woman to be there. Oh, and I just shared something with the friend I'm going to share with you, because, oh my goodness, I thought it was so hilarious. I had to share it, but I didn't post it on my thing. Okay, right, woman. I have a portal between my legs that literally brings new souls into this world. So you can lower your MF voice when talking to me. So, right, so we should have some respect, okay? Every woman birthed through a womb. Every human being walking this planet came from that mother's womb. The portal that delivers life into this world. Literal portal, right? We all teleported through that, whatever that is for you. Whatever that is for you. And let's have a look at these ones too. This one was what, 41, and that's an 11 on that one. The 41 Rainbow Warriors. We're all peaceful rainbow warriors. Luminous rainbow warriors. Searching for our freedom, and it's inside each one of us. I don't know, I'm just going on. The essence. The rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps of a true spiritual path, which manifests as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. Full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in right relationship with Spirit. The invitation. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere. And remember that it is darkest just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or let your guard down fully. The medicine. Don't get caught up in pursuit of the illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Find the treasure now, in the moment, by coming into right relationship with those around you. Begins within. All your gifts are at hand. So obvious, you may have missed them. Be true with your intentions, and do not be led astray by daydreams. Be true with your intentions, and do not be led astray by daydreams. Remember what it said in that earlier card? Attention. Intention follows attention. What we're paying attention to. Oh, I don't know. What is that? What is that for you? And then we'll read this number 11, and there we go. Happy weekend. See, 11. Okay, no, that's upside down. That's page 11, but not the card 11. Ah, day 3. This is the waxing moon. The first third. Waxing, that's when it's getting ready and coming in, and waning is when it's going out. Right? I believe. I don't know. Check it out for yourself. So, waxing, the first third. The stage of the waxing moon is parallel to the span of childhood prior to receiving the first menstrual period. Waxing, it's getting ready for the full moon. Waning, it's leaving. Okay. It is the first third of the lunar moon. It lasts from the first day of the menstrual period, the new moon, until the 11th day. The first day of the full moon stage starts 3 days before the moon is completely full. The stage of the waxing moon is a time of creativity and of new beginnings, and a time for outwardly diverted activities, a time of empowerment and growth. Like that of the waxing moon's aura, the energy of the new moon is strong and often fickle and unsteady, but it stabilizes and turns into a source of increasing power as the moon moves into the full moon. Ooh. So the waxing moon, first third, that's the number 11. The archetypes are the child and the maiden. The direction is the east. There we have is the fire. Element is air and fire. Animal is eagle, porcupine, and coyote. And the chakra is the thought constellation, the sexual or solar plexus. Thought constellation. I think that's even above our crown chakra. I don't know. Look that up for yourself. That's a beautiful, beautiful session for today to look into that. That we're bringing all of our parts together, looking at ourselves in that relationships, right? Connecting with our whole selves first. Because again, right, if we're not accepting who we are fully, holy, and true, bringing all of that together, we're not going to show it to anybody else, are we? No, because we're ashamed. Was there anything we were made to be ashamed of that we took on? Somebody said, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ooh, jeez. Do we do that? Do we? Well, look in the teachings. We have. We thought, oh, we need to shame people to teach them. Shame and blame and all of that. Let's look at that. We can correct that in ourselves now. What is that? Bringing it to the light, all of our colors. Luminous Warrior. I love how they both said Luminous Warrior in there. We went from 22. This one was 11, right? Interesting. What's that all saying to you? Freedom front is free yourself. Well, celebrate yourself. Celebrate your love. Celebrate freedom. Well, we still got it. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. And shining your light through in everything you do. Because if you don't, this world's going to miss out on that gift that is you. Oh, yes, it is true. So embrace all your colors. Embrace that divine self of yours. Right? You know, earth and sky connection. We are. We are. We have it all within us. Love yous. Thank you. Empower, not overpower. Beautiful, beautiful beings. Have a wonderful, blessed day and a weekend. Thank you. Once again, love yous.